Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. Yes, I think I have a cold. Oh, stinker winky little viruses. Right? Yeah. It's not a bad cold. I just think it's just like a head cold. Again. Ugh. I don't think that's what my cough is. I just feel really congested. Could be allergies because I'm not using my Flonase in the weather. So this is November 2024's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 12. It's not stopping me. I still got up. I did my workout. Did everything I needed to do. However, I am going to go kick back on the sofa, watch a Christmas movie, and relax today after this. I'm going to do one video only. And I am told my hubby, I said, I'm taking it easy today. I said, I already got up. I said, I am taking a break. I'm going to do one video. I'm coming and I am just kicking back today. So let's take a look at what the kit was. They were these stockings with the little tags, 8 in total. On the back, oh, you can't see it because I have it changed. Where is that darn QR code? There is a QR code. Right there it is. So on the back, there is a QR code to show you how to put this kit together as it was designed. Over here shows you the add-on dies, which, oh, please, Stampin' Up, please continue doing this into the new year 2025. So these are the Merry tags and more. Absolutely love them. October, November, and December, and then the coordinating colors. So we're gonna just skip that. Videos 1 through 5, I show you everything that comes in the kits, and then we move on. So here we go. The stamp sets, you guys, I'm telling you, ever since the burlap skirt arrived, I'm telling you, for whatever reason, my coughing has just gotten worse. So sending lots of cheer filled with joy, Merry Christmas, the little baubles, the sparkle, the sparkly sparkles from Santa, the 3 borders, holly jolly, and to and from. That is what our stamp sets are, whereas my box is covered at the moment. So let's stick that right there. If I stick it all the way under my trays, I won't see it. So we're going to be using, again, Evening Evergreen. In the last video, I made this cute little favor box, right? And I had told you that I am going to show, we're going to recreate this. So yeah, I'm doing it. I told you I would, and I am going to do it. So we're going to look at this for reference, except I am going to skip doing a whole bunch of layers, and I am doing the entire box, and I have an idea for the handles. I hope it's going to work out. We're going to do the box in the Evening Evergreen, and then all I have to do is do DSP. May not be as bright, but I'm hoping it just to, you know, change it up a bit. So I've made my pattern right here, but I want to show you for the handles. I'm bringing in the deckled circle dies. These are my layers. And this is what I have done. So I took the deckled circle dies number 4, and I always do from the center out, number 4 and number 6. And I need the centers popped out. We don't need those at the moment. And I have 2. And if you look at this, these are going to be our handles. Ta-da! Right? So those are our handles. I think that was pretty inventive. That's going to work out. So I can take my washi tape. That is getting saved. And these are going to go back onto the magnetic sheet. And this is going to go back into its home for you guys, because this took me forever. If you put the paper to the back where this locks, you won't get the little locking tab won't go into your dies. It took me years to figure that out. So if I leave those in there, I will never remember that's where they are. So I have layer number 1 in this case, because like I said, if you wanted to do the box in white, then this measurement would be your colored cardstock. But I'm just doing layer number 1 is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Like I said, if you want your box / bag to be white, layer number 1 would be the colored cardstock, and then you could do DSP at 2.5 by 2.5, but I'm doing the colored cardstock as the entire base. Then I have a tag and an ornament from the kit, the same one as I used in the last one. This is my last ornament in this style. We're going to set those up there, and we are going to cut and score it all together. And I do need to move all of this aside because I need to open up my cutter trimmer. Thanks to Lori, I have a brand new blade. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yes, works really well. So I'm using a full sheet of cardstock. First step is we need a piece that is 5 by 10.5. So I'm gonna put it this way. Well, we can cut this to 10.5. It's up to you how you want to cut it. So I need a 1/2 inch cut off. There's a little strip. Useful strips. I do not throw those away. You guys have seen me use them. Then we're going to turn it this way and we're going to go to 5. It cuts like a knife going through butter. A hot knife going through butter. So now we're going to move this dark blade. That's our cutting blade. I don't want to use that anymore. I don't want nothing to do with it. So on the 5-inch side, which is this side, you can do one of two things. I am going to score it at 3, but you can score it at 2. But I'm going to score it at 3. It doesn't matter. It's going to be, you're going to have a 2-inch bottom is what it is. So you can either score it 2. I'm scoring at 3. 1, 2, and 3. So that makes this 2-inch strip the bottom of our bag / favor box. Because if you don't want to put handles, then it can be a little box. So now that we have our 10.5 inch side, we are going to start at a 1/2 inch. Now this I have to scoot over and make sure you don't have anything pushing on your cardstock when you do the 1/2 inch, because it will throw your scoring off. So a 1/2 inch to start. 1, 2, and 3. And people, if you're wondering why I do 3, 3 is my magic number. I don't force it. I just light, steady pressure. 3 seems to do the trick. It's just my little magic number. So a 1/2 inch. You can see my right here. So we're going to go now to 3.5 inches. Let me hold this up for you if you're looking. I can't see if I got it in there, so it should be in the camera. So 3.5 inches. So go to the 3.5 inch mark, which is right there, and score 1, 2, and 3. Now go to 5.5 inches, which is right there. 1, 2, 3. Last mark, I can scoot it over a little bit. 8.5 inches. 1, 2, and 3. So let's repeat this, right? We started out with a full sheet of cardstock, and we cut a 1/2 inch off to make it 10, right? Then we cut it to 5. Then we scored at 3. Then we turned. We scored at 1/2. We scored at 3.5. We scored at 5.5. We scored at 8.5. And that is it. So if you missed it, our piece of paper, this actually goes this way on it, but is 5 by 10.5 on the 5-inch side. Score at 3 You could score it 2. It's going to be the same. On the 10.5-inch side, you score it 1/2, 3 1/2, 5 1/2, and 8 1/2. And then layer number 1, for this particular one, DSP will be 2 3/4. If you did white, if you wanted a white box or bag like this, I should just write that. Well, I'm just going to tell you. This layer would be cardstock, and then your DSP would be 2.5 by 2.5. I'm just skipping the layering because I wanted to see what it would look like in this. So now I'm going to put it here. Yes, I used old scrap paper from actually 2 years ago. So you can see I need to cut this apart, and I need to cut up to that 3-inch line on all of these bottoms. So this too, all of these score lines here need to get cut up to that 3-inch score line. But first, we need to go over all of the score lines with the bone folder. So I like to fold up, and away from me on everything. Sorry, it's going to make that little tapping noise because it's going to run off on the side. Now I'm going to fold up onto that 3-inch score line. I don't need to go 2 directions because it's only going in 1. So here we go. On where we have our 1/2 inch score line, that bottom piece here, where it's this 1/2 inch down here, where underneath the 3-inch score line, we are going to cut away that 1/2 inch up to the 3-inch score line. You're just going to cut out that rectangle. That's your first. Then on this score line and this score line and this score line, we're going to cut all the way up. Your scissors should fit right in the groove. And then we're going to lightly, and I mean ever so slightly, take a little wedge of pie out of the center. This one. And this one only on this inner portion. I didn't get quite the center cut, so I'm going to straighten that piece up. Now on this one here, right, I want to miter, whatever you want to call it. I just want to take a little sliver, just so when it's folded, it gives it a little extra leeway. So it's literally just cutting a little piece of hair. So that one there, right? And I want to do the same. And it's kind of like cutting out that score line is what I'm doing. So here's another little sliver. I have more of the score line over here. So I'm going to cut this very carefully. Cut that score line. Then I'm going to come back over to this side and cut the rest of that score line right out of that center piece. And that's all I'm going to do now. Okay. This, still keeping that to 1/2 inch. You never know when you're going to need it. So this is really simple. So these, you can alternate them if you want. You can go this way, and this way. It's up to you how you want to fold them. I will suggest you put these wider pieces, one on the inside and this piece on the outside. So we're going to be gluing these in between these two pieces. Okay, so these two pieces are going to be wedged in the center. This one's going to come, the one with the 1/2 inch tab is going to be the inner piece. This is going to be the outer piece. So that's how I am going to do it. You can use tear tape, whatever you like. I do prefer my liquid glue, and it works great on boxes. It might take a little minute to adhere. I want it to at least be straight up and down. Let's get some glue on this one. Ooh, I should put glue down this one as well. Okay, now this piece, you can either put glue on this side or the flap side. Just pressing into it. There we have it. So next we have our wee little handles, which are gonna be so cute. So cute. So what I do want to mark is, let's see, how far down should they be? Right here, which is, looks like almost halfway. So let's see. On a ruler from the center, it's about 1.5 inch from the very bottom. So you could score, which I think I will score it. So I'm going to take my handles, I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to go right there. Oh no, I'm going to make it higher. So I'm going to go to the 1 inch score line because my handles are going to be higher. 1 1/4. I'm going to go 1 inch. And I'm going to give them a little score. That way I can line it up on each side. Oh, I like the height of that handle. So that was a good 1 inch mark. I was wondering, how am I going to get them even? Well, that is a good way to do it. So put glue, big old smiley face, right? And then put your right to your score lines. Do we have handles? Oh, we don't want it on that side. We want it this side. Look. Yes, baby. It came out so cute. All right. So now our DSP, look at that. I didn't do any for the sides, though you could cut I could cut some DSP for the sides of this. It wouldn't hurt to have some on the side. I do have some. I don't think I need it. The other one doesn't have anything on the sides. Okay, look. Oh, so cute. All right. Oh, my lip gloss. That's not the cap. I'm looking for the cap for the... That's not good. I can't find the lid for the glue. Oh, it's behind the other bag. All right. That wasn't too long. I have some snowflakes I could put on the side, but we are going to once again stamp. This time, let's see what else we have. What other... There weren't a whole lot of designs in here. We're not doing From Santa. Holly Jolly, Filled with Joy. I put Filled with Joy. I have Merry Christmas. We'll do Holly Jolly on this one. And there's not much else to be done. Okay. I did the stars on this one. We'll do the little squiggly wiggly lines. And what did I say? Holly Jolly. Stamped in Pierce Matte. I coughed into my hand. So let's do that. It smells so good. So Poppy Parade. Holly Jolly. To and From, right? And then we could even stamp a little Merry Christmas here. And what about, I wonder with those, well, yeah, I could do that, but you couldn't fit a name then. That wouldn't work. Okay, so we need Evening Evergreen next. And all I have is my little homemade spot, which you can buy like 5 of these little, and these are the old cloth ones, which I love. Of course, I want to make it there we go. Oh. So now that we have Holly Jolly, we're going to do a red bow up here, and hopefully it'll cover up all of that, or I'll just cut it off. Or let's take that completely off. Yes, I like that better. And where's the sparkly stamp? Nope, it's not in there. It has to be, oh, there it is. I didn't get it cleaned off yesterday. Well, we cleaned it off now. We are going to go with the Poppy Parade, which of course I closed. I want this right there, so I want sparkles there. That can come up a little, and I want sparkles like right there. Do we have room for sparkles on this one? We can put some right there, and maybe just a few down there. Now we're done. This was a quick one, I know, and we even made a bag. So move that aside. Dimensionals, of course, which of course I set stuff up Where are the dimensionals? Things are starting to fall down. This does not even belong in... Oh, there's the dimensionals. They're in the wrong tray. This will work. This is the ones I was looking for the other... Ooh, I can't put them on dimensionals. I forgot. Because I'm using those little bows I got from the dollar store. So this has to get glued down. We need the little... Hold on, I have everything now in the actual dimensional tray. We need... I've got 3 left. I might actually be able to use them all. I would be so thrilled to use them all. And I thought I couldn't find a use for them. I am. I'm so excited to do that. So... This time the red bow. Adorable little chunk of twine. Have a little added little gift. Oops. You guys are wondering if I have something in mind. I actually do for Justice and Jissa. For somewhere we are going with Hank for the holidays. Oh. I got us all some earrings the other day. So I'll tell you all more about that later. I was surprised. But I bought us, they're not matching earrings, but we all are going to have Christmas earrings to go. And I thought that was a cute little treat. I even bought my aunt a pair, though my aunt isn't accompanying us. So there you have my version of the little box. Mine is just a little narrower. That's the way I could use the 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. So just by it, just about 1/4 of an inch. But it still works out lovely. A little bit of tissue in there, and it'll be a nice little let's start the evening out right. For the, well, we can go to the Christmas parade in town. Probably in the rain. You wouldn't see earrings because you'd be bundled up because it's so cold. So there you have. There's my little gift bag. I hope you guys like this one. You know, if you don't, just in case you don't have those, you know, you can make this version and you can do it white. I just wanted to see what it would look like in the colored cardstock to show you guys a little bit different. So hopefully you guys like that. I hope you enjoy my videos because I just love coming out here even when I am feeling under the weather. This is still a highlight in my day. So thank you all so very much. And with that, me and Titi gonna head inside and snuggle up in a blanket and watch a Christmas movie. Not sure which one yet, but I'm thinking it might be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to start. I might have to wait for Hank to come home to watch that one, so maybe, I don't know. We'll have to... Oh, Miracle on 31st Street would be a great one to start the day off with. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you all again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.